top 10 most powerful country in Africa. Every time Africa is mentioned in the news, there is always a correlation with its poverty. Africa is undoubtedly one of the most important and powerful continents of the world. The power ranking is based on this country attributes that related to a country's power: a leader, economically influential, politically influential, strong international alliances, and strong military alliances. In this video I tell you which country are most powerful in the Africa. Number 10. Kenya. Kenya has established itself as a vital participant in international peacekeeping missions, and is able to do so due to its merchant marine strength, and an enormous labor force, resulting in high available manpower. Though it doesn't possess as much of its own equipment, its role as a member of international teams allows the Kenyan military to share resources with other countries, strengthening its own capabilities at the same time. Number 9. Sudan. The Sudanese armed forces are on this list because they are a well-organized and experienced military force. The military has several units: land, naval, and air. The Popular Defense Force is the military wing of the National Islamic Front, and it receives most of its military equipment from the Chinese and the Russians. The Sudan spends $2,470 million on defense. Number 8. Tunisia. The Tunisian Armed Forces is composed of 3 mechanized brigades, 1 Saharan Territorial Group, 1 Special Forces Group, and 1 military police regiment. They have contributed to peacekeeping missions. Its armed forces are relatively small but efficient. They hold 900 armored fighting vehicles, 350 tanks, a manpower of over 5,139 pieces of aircraft. Number 7. Ethiopia. Ethiopia is known as one of the poorest countries in Africa. It is, however, among the most powerful countries in Africa considering its military strength. They have 80 aircraft, 800 combat tanks, but no naval assets. The labor force is considered to be around 50 million people. Ethiopian passport is 85th in the global ranking with 39 visa-free scores. Ethiopian Defense Forces budget is $350 million. Number 6. Angola. The Angolan armed forces have been fortunate enough to be part of a large development plan edged out by the current political forces in power. The country's natural resources such as oil and diamonds have started to enrich the country and enabled it to rise in the ranks of Africa's most powerful militaries. The astounding budget for defense by Angola is $7 billion. Number 5. Morocco. The Royal Moroccan Armed Forces are heavily dependent on foreign military supplies. They are also involved in various peacekeeping missions in dangerous areas. Morocco spends an astounding $10 billion on its defense budget. The military has at its disposal 2,120 armored fighting vehicles, 1,348 tanks, 323 total aircraft pieces. Number 4. Algeria. Algeria has a large maritime border. It has developed all its military capabilities to an impressively modern degree, including its land, sea, and air forces. Algeria's active front-line personnel number more than 127,000 troops, and it has nearly 2,000 armored fighting vehicles at its disposal. The defense budget of Algeria is $13 billion. Number 3. Nigeria. Nigeria is the largest economy in Africa and has the largest population. Nigeria dominates the soft power of the continent. Or perhaps I'd just say sub-Saharan Africa, because North Africans and sub-Saharan Africans live completely different lives and hardly socialize in any manner. The budget set aside for the defense of Nigeria is $2,155 million. Number 2. South Africa. This country's military can be compared with other developed European nations. Although their military frontline personnel are less than 100,000, their equipment is world-class of the latest technology. South Africa is also the only African country that attempted to gain nuclear technology. The Republic of South Africa allocates an incredible $4,378 million on its defense spending. Number 1. Egypt. Egypt, which is perceived to be the most powerful country in Africa, has the second largest economy in Africa and the strongest military in Africa. Egypt is also the only country linking Northeast Africa with the Middle East. Egypt is also the only country in Africa to have 2 aircraft carriers. Nearly 500,000 personnel serve on its active front-line force, far surpassing all its African counterparts. The Egyptian government allocates $11,200 million for its defense spending.